Peace. Today feels like a great day to set somebody free. That's what today feels like. It's been a harder week. You feel me? But anyways, um, how does somebody need to be set free? Who is that person? That would mean that someone has been living in captivity, because you can't be set free unless you're in some type of bondage. So, what exactly is the bondage? It's a great question. To me, from my own personal experience, I know the bondage firsthand because, um, my life story was designed from that beginning. So I know exactly what that feels like. Um, and to put it into a present tense phrase or something that you can feel today that's happening right now, it is removing someone's initiative to have responsibility over their own life. That's really what it is. And the way that they did that is by convincing you that being irresponsible for an area of life, giving that responsibility to another being, is what we needed to do because it works. That's like not really caring about what you eat or not focusing on how the body heals or how herbs heal. But they're just gonna call a doctor because I have no idea what's going on, man. You just gotta get over here. Okay, I did come in. What time? 8 o'clock? All right, I'll be there. Wait, I have to have insurance? Damn. Okay, hold on. Let me make another call. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, if we were taught and entrained truth, we would have access to our own freedoms, which would provide us our own health, because we would know that our choices are enacting our freedoms. But they took all of these things away. So most of us are realigning ourselves with what is real about this whole thing that they called life. This perceived experience has been controlled from the foods, from the waters, from the air. Even the principalities in the air, the sound. You feel me? What the message is. You get what I'm saying? All the messages have been coming from the source of fear, because the source of fear keeps those who hear in fear. So that's why they permeate the whole airwaves, every single thing, all the networks, all the communication lines, even the people behind the mic are coming from that same frequency, because everybody's kind of controlled in that way so that no one has access in that way. It's all ending right now. Another way that they did this was um, causing us not to realize that we are God helping ourselves. See, how they did that was by redirecting the image of God towards a direction that demonized or that destroyed all other possibilities, as they are endless. Because in doing so will cause the individual not to see themselves in the image, and cause them to understand a fake concept that their help was coming from outside, that somewhere outside is their help. That's like being in a house, and your house has many rooms, and you stay and keep your energy in one of those rooms primarily, and the help that you need is in the next room, but you screaming out the window to the next house. You understand? The help that you need is in the room, in the house that you're a part of, but you outside trying to find the neighbor. And it's not no issue or no falsehood towards the neighbor, but the concept of the God we're talking about is separate from the person, in the sense that there's only one outside and it's not inside, and that is the whole game. So once you look inside and see the source within you, then you start to be responsible, which is what they try to take away from you, your responsibility, your mindfulness, awareness of your choices and your actions that govern your responsibilities. So they made themselves the authority over what you have to be responsible for by taking it from you, which is like not an agreement. It's more like theft. So now they built the entire world based on this premise of misunderstanding. See, they say you bring the solution once the problem is present. So they bring the problem first, create a disturbance, create an imbalance. You want some balance? Here, it's $5.99. You want it? You know what I'm saying? They charge you to bring balance to an area where they have restricted balance. So in order for you to actually get some positive energy, you have to go to a temple somewhere. In order for you to get some positive food, you have to go to a grocery store somewhere. In order for you to get some love, like, they took that away and gave us something different. So we have to really like understand where we are in the day right now, because they're butting heads and their shit is sloppy. They couldn't even pretend to hide this from the people because the squad is on it. You know what I'm saying? If there should be an official event, it should be watch the conscious superstars right now as they slam dunk on these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's popping. But back to the theft and the removals. See, when you think about God, what do you see first? See, if you've never checked what you see first, and you were born a Christian, I know what you see. I've seen it my whole life. I know exactly what you see. And on top of that, we just passed Easter, which is another time frame that I would love to speak about, because Easter, and revered in Christian perspective, is the death of Christ. But when we look at the astrological and the cosmic and the planetary alignment of the planet Earth and the time schedule, this is actually the beginning of spring, which is kind of like a birth. And then we can go fast forward, look at Jesus' death or the end of his life, or some people even think it's his birthday. Christmas, which is the end of the season, which is a death, but we celebrate. Fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious to me. Hilarious. Not in the sense of laughing, but in the sense of y'all niggas would try and try and try again. They go keep trying, bro. And even they trying today. And most people are not really understanding, like, some of the vaccines they've already pushed come to my awareness. I just realized this. We're already mandatory. They're just trying to update their whole system with some nanotechnology and nano chips embedded into the vaccine. It was like trying to put, y'all remember the cell phone bases? When y'all used to have like a big house, you first moved in, you got the house phone, got a little base. They're trying to put the base in the body so they can call that motherfucker all the time. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Videos coming on Light Power. I hope they set somebody free today. And I mean, tomorrow's gonna be a great day as well if it comes to set somebody free. So I think that's a little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wanted to add something to that, but I feel like I just closed this shit. So I guess I'm gonna go and shit. Anyways, I'm gonna tap in with y'all.